I don't know what the heck happened. But anyways, y'all, I figured I'd get on here and show y'all my process of canning salsa. I have so many maters and so much it's like everywhere, okay? So I've got to get some of these maters done before they start going bad on me. Give me 1 second. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'm trying to finish my drink because I'm thirsty. Let me see here. I'm going to make sure it's showing on YouTube because how it said it shut down on me. How far, I don't know. When I see your face, I'm a believer. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get my hands washed. Alrighty. Let me get my maters. So here's my maters. I already got my cold water in this. I've got water here I gotta get to boiling. I don't have a canner. I use a regular pot. Y'all see if you stay long enough. So for my salsa, I get the Mrs. Wages medium salsa. They have like hot salsa and all that too. Let me warn you, it is pretty warm. But anyway, I get this seasoning mix is what I use. I use it for my pickles, all of that, okay? Hey, cool gamer. Yeah, I'm jarring up some salsa. Let me show you what I did the other day. I canned up some relish. And then, so what you gotta do with your maters, you gotta wash them. You gotta get that boiling. And whenever that starts boiling, you put your maters in there for 3 minutes. And then you pull them out and you dip them in cold water. Then you take the skin off, take the core out of the middle, and you kind of cut your maters up coarse. Now I've got some jalapenos I could add to it if I wanted, but heck, this stuff gets hot enough, you know what I mean? Supposed to have about, if you use that packet of seasoning, you're supposed to use about 6 pounds. I think it's 6 pounds of maters. Hold on, let me make sure before I get yeah, about 6 pounds of maters, which we'll need. Oh, 1 second.
Hey.
Hey, David Danny.
How is everybody?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank
You busy
you
little
for coming
bee, you?
up. Huh?
You busy little bee, you?
Hold on, you cut out. I think it's me, though. You said DU?
I said, you busy little bee.
Oh, busy little bee. All I heard, it sounded like DU. I was like, hold on. Because when I first tried to start my live, it like instantly shut down on me. And I was like, what the hell?
Huh.
Y'all that don't know, damn it, Danny, she's awesome. She has a wonderful channel. If somebody can drop her link, and y'all can drop y'all's links as well. Don't be scared now.
You hear?
Don't be scared now, you hear? See, some of these maters are already starting to go bad. Not a lot of them, but a couple. And this is my cutting board. I just set it on this side of the stove. I know y'all can't see much. I don't have another way to set it up. But I'll show you the process as I go. So Sam's laying in the middle of the floor. So what are y'all doing today?
Oh, sorry. I was reading the chat, and before I read the top, the first one I read was Lilith, and she says, "Hey, Nick, drunk, and Danny." I thought she was calling me drunk.
You're like, I'm not drunk.
Hi, cool gamer. Hi, drunk. Hi, Lilith.
Oh, it's so hot in here. Whew.
I like your cupboards. They're nice and dark.
Huh?
I like your cupboards. They're nice and dark.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Lilith.
Mom, I'm not in the shower.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. I think everybody in here has.
You know, I feel like sometimes when you stir your water, it might start boiling a little faster. I think I'm just hoping.
What's that saying? A watched pot never boils.
Yeah.
But if it's swirling,
Oh. Danny is the bomb.com. She really is.
she caressed it on her way in.
I tried to go and get some of the cucumber stuff so I can start getting my pickles done because they're going through my pickles like crazy. They've already ate almost all the jars.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
See,
I was so mad.
that's what would happen here because well,
Ugh,
my daughter and I love pickles.
I was pissed. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Because that's a lot of work.
Mhm. It is, but they don't get it.
I could remember when I was a kid, we once would do canned tomatoes with my dad. Oh my gosh, it was like a nightmare. You didn't have like air conditioning in your houses back then in
Oh,
PA. And so I can remember everything just from the boiling and how hot it got in there. I remember there being like condensation on stuff and it was horrible.
oh yeah. Those cabinets are like super cozy compared to my old apartment cabinets.
Right, Trump? I like your cabinets.
I guess they're like the original ones that because this place is old. It was like 1950 something when they built it. Hey Sam, you got a toy? It's almost a boy. Sam, And this is what I use to get the jars out after I put the jars in. Before I got this, I used my hands or whatever I could use to hurry up and grab the jars out.
Oh, well, at least you have that.
Yeah,
So
I
you just
found
use like, because really it is just a big pot, but it has like that rack in the bottom, but you could totally do it without the rack.
yeah. See, what I do is I put aluminum foil in the bottom of my pan because I don't have a rack or anything. I just put the jars in. But you drop these in for 3 minutes and let them boil. 8:42. That's gonna sound good. Oh yeah, it's just that old farmhouse, but I love it.
I love old farmhouses. We
Yeah.
almost got one down the road from us, but it got sold.
Oh,
But it needed work. It was old, but it had that old farmhouse charm, you know?
yeah. All the original stuff, all that. I love it, but I would really like to find like a really like kind of what you're talking about needs a lot of work. I think that would be so much fun fixing one up like that.
Yeah. Not me. I'm horrible at like decorating and choosing like carpet and tile, and I'm awful at that.
I'm horrible at decorating and stuff, but like when it comes to working on something like the wood stuff like that, I like doing that, like building and all that.
I remember having wood shop in like junior high, and I absolutely loved it. I
Yeah,
always I always wished one of my kids would really get into it.
you can do a lot of nice things doing stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Like all the outdoor furniture and decorations. I'll take you, Lilith.
Yeah. See, hello.
I recently saw something where a guy renovated a barn into a house and it looked amazing. I
Hello.
bet my husband always wanted to build a barn and have the upstairs be our house and then like have the actual barn underneath.
Mhm. Oh, that would be so fun to do that. I gotta make spaghetti sauce too and get it done. We got.
But with the size of your family though, I bet you go through that like crazy too.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Lil said, "Hey, Dr. Ken." I cook a lot of spaghetti too. Well, not a lot, but I try to cook it at least like maybe once every 2 weeks. But I try to get what I do for meals too to make it bigger. Like I'll get the big box of mac and cheese and just put hamburger meat in it, something like that sometimes.
Yeah, see, my daughter is so picky. So most nights I'm cooking dinner for just my husband and I because she's just like really picky. I'll keep things in the freezer that she can like like she likes, like chicken fingers and like I'll buy like the breaded chicken breast so she can make like a chicken sandwich easier or whatever. But um most dinners are just him and I find that we buy a lot of hamburg because there's so many things you can do with it.
Yep. So after
I
3 days,
am, Lilith. I'm so excited. And you know what we were just talking about? Okay, so I'll have to send you guys the link after your stream. I watched this video on it was a YouTuber and his daughter and her best friend. And they went to like this big, I think it was Carowinds or something. They went to this big like amusement park and they had like a list of like things challenges or whatever that they had to do without getting caught by the dad. And so like one was like go underwater at the water park. You know, they were easy things. They just had to make it to each spot throughout there. So I texted Ziggy and I'm like, can we do something like this? And he was like all pumped and excited. And he's like, yeah, and then you can, make sure you bring your laptop so you can edit it at the hotel. And so I'm excited.
Look at all these maters.
It looks like the blue pot, right, Lilith? Oh my gosh, they're
Yeah.
beautiful. Holy crap. How many tomato plants do you have?
Is it enabled cast iron? Or what's that say? Enable?
Enameled. It's
I thought,
enameled. So like where the inside is like that white or off-white color, kind of like porcelain looking.
I don't know what the inside is of these. I just know they were non-stick. I got them years ago.
Yeah, I bet it is, Lois.
I
Look at
love
your
it.
stove though. You have an electric stove, but your burner is purple.
It's red. Oh
Oh,
shit.
it looks purple to me on here. I was like, that's too cool. That's not fair.
That would be cool. Now you want me? You got me thinking
Hi,
maybe
Amy.
do something to turn it purple for real. Purple's my favorite color.
I'm gonna take a screenshot just so you can see it.
Hey Amy, how are you feeling? Amy wasn't feeling good today either.
Oh no, I hope you feel better. What the heck's going on?
Whatever it was I had, I think it was just a small virus or something. I'm not sure, but Kenny's complaining of his nose starting to run.
I just
Didn't
took a
know if it
picture
was
so I can
purple.
send it to you later. Because it's like that on both my devices because I'm watching the chat on my iPad and then I called in on my phone.
Maybe you see, is it my cutting board you see? No.
No, it's just it's electric, right? So it's the rings.
That's crazy.
Aw, I'm sorry, Amy. You relax. NyQuil should knock you out. NyQuil always works for me.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can put that down. You know, all my medicines, I've been just taking at night. Like every single one at the same time. I don't know why I said that. It's her mention night well got me thinking.
What did you just say?
All of my medicines I take now, I just take every single one of them at night.
Well, if they're only once a day, I would do that too, honestly.
Yeah, it helps me
I
keep up
have
with it.
I have some that I have to take twice a day, so I do it in the morning and at night. But
Um,
yeah, I would love it if they were all just at one time a day.
so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the skin off. And if you forget a little skin on your mater, don't worry. It ain't nothing. Let me get these out. This shit's hot.
I was just going to ask how you're not burning your fingers.
You know, I've always been like the daredevil, even with the boiling water and stuff. Like, whenever I worked at Taco Bell years ago, I we are on like, I don't know if y'all know this, but a lot of fast food places, you want to try to beat the timer at the window. And we were like doing this competition, and the fucking chalupa fell out of the frying pan area from whenever you lift it up, and I needed that chalupa, and I needed to hurry so I can get it done to make that time. And it fell straight into the fucking fryer, and my dumb ass stuck my hand straight in that fire or that fryer to get
Oh,
that.
oh
Hey,
my gosh,
I got
Nicole.
it. And I didn't care. I was like, hey, I got it.
Oh my gosh, didn't every inch of your hand like blister
Oh
and
yeah, my hand
oh my
it was so much
gosh.
pain. Oh yeah.
Don't mess with Nick, guys.
But I'm kind of used to it though, because I would stick like accidentally if we had the grill up, I'd stick my elbow to it, or I was always burning myself.
Oh, I know. Willis, I'm cringing just thinking about it.
It was fun though. It was like I don't know,
Drunk
trying
said,
to
I'm
trace
exhausted
the
just
summer.
watching you peel one tomato.
Do what?
Drunk said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted just watching you peel one tomato.
And then you got to go through each of them and cut the core out too. But I usually just do that as I'm cutting them.
Oh, look at that. You actually, I just realized that on the phone you can hit the little chat thing.
What did you say?
I just realized that on the phone it has the little chat bubble, and if you hit the chat bubble, the chat will pop up.
Oh,
I had another device going for the chat. Willa said, I used to have baker's hands, but then I stopped cooking and baking as much, and now I'm a wimp. My hands have always been weak, Willis. Ever since I had carpal tunnel, even though I had the surgery and it doesn't bother me anymore, my hands are really weak.
my hands cramp up a lot.
Um, I don't, cramping isn't really, that's not carpal tunnel, well, I don't know. See, I didn't have a lot of pain with my carpal tunnel till I got pregnant with my last one. Mine would just go numb all the time.
Oh,
But I know a lot of people have said like their carpal tunnel is extremely painful.
this is a long process.
I can't believe you got that many tomatoes out of your garden.
Oh, it's still full. Like we've got some in the fridge. We still have some in our window up there. Um, all the plants are hanging full. It's crazy.
You cannot beat homegrown tomatoes.
Do what?
You cannot beat homegrown tomatoes.
Do you like mater sandwiches?
Oh, I love them.
Me too.
Yeah, it was weird, Lilith, because everyone would say it was painful, and mine really wasn't painful. But when I never knew this, but apparently, pregnant women sometimes will develop it pregnant, or if they have it already, it will worsen when they're pregnant. And when I was pregnant with Miley, I would wake up crying because it hurt so bad. And before I was pregnant with her, I had no pain. It was just numbness. Nick Drunk asked, so from this date, how long will that salsa last in the pantry? 2 years, 3 years, longer?
It will last about 2 years if it's not eaten, but as soon as they see I make it, it's over with. It doesn't last long. And then just like the pickles, I can't believe that they're almost gone.
That's I make pickled eggs. My husband absolutely loves pickled eggs. And it doesn't matter how many dozen I make. He will go through them.
That's crazy, ain't it?
It's kind of like you know how like when you have teenagers in the house and you buy like snacks like
Oh,
Doritos and chips and stuff and they go so fast you stop buying them. That's how I feel with pickled eggs. I don't make them very often because it takes so long and he just eats them so fast.
okay, as soon as I get these done, we've got to mix it all up. And I only have one big pot, so after I got to mix the salsa in the pot after I get it all chopped up and let it cook for just a few minutes. But then I have to wash the pot and do the water and can it. So,
Okay.
so don't think I'm crazy. This is so much fun. I need a knife.
You've never had a pickled egg, Lilith? They're uh some people just do them without beets. I do the purple ones. They're picked with pickled beets.
Pickled eggs are so good.
Yeah, my husband loves them. Hey, Plug. How is Biggie being tonight?
Hey, Pug. I don't chop it up like it says. I just do it my own way. I let the tomatoes be whatever size I feel like they should be.
Oh, that's good, Plug. I know you were worried. Good Figgy.
that, cow. I hear you whining.
Shh, don't jinx it, Plug. Lois said, okay, this is for your husband. You can go your own way.
I should tell him to come in here and read that. He's in there watching a movie.
She'll be fine. I have faith in Piggy Plug.
What is it? Oh my gosh, you should have seen me making that relish. So you're supposed to like be able to put it in a blender so it can chop the cucumbers up real fine for you, like the pieces in relish. Well, I'd be damned if I didn't put it in my blender and my blender completely shut down. I had to do like cut those freaking cucumbers up tiny like relish pieces when I can instead of using a blender.
We would grow, when we had our garden, our zucchinis would be humongous. And so I would use a juicer and I'd put them through the juicer and then put the stuff in the Ziploc bag in the freezer and I'd make zucchini breads all year long.
That reminds me, I gotta get that freaking squash cut up that came in and get it in the freezer. It never ends. It's so juicy. This is extremely messy. Well, I think I make it messy. I'm sure other people do it easier ways. But I taught myself how to do it, so. This tomato looks like it was bad on the inside. I don't even want to use that one.
Oh, I bet that cheesecake was delicious, Plug. Lois asked how the cantaloupes are.
Oh my gosh, I need to take y'all out there tomorrow and show you. They are growing. There's some that's almost ready and they're coming in good.
Plug said, also today I found a huge black flight feather outside the store when I got to work. Not sure what bird it came from, maybe a raven. It was in pristine condition. Cool, Plug.
Wow. saying, what are you doing, bud? I think the worst part about this is just peeling it. Hey, cow. I see you, bud. Mama's busy.
Drunk said, watching you chop those tomatoes makes me want spaghetti.
Spaghetti sounds good. I almost made that, but I was like, eh.
It was as big as one of Figgy's flight feathers, so you can probably estimate about the same size type bird, huh?
You know, some of our plants in the front, the tomato plants, they're doing better now, but for the longest, the tomatoes were coming in, and not long after they would come in, they were had the bottom rot. It was horrible.
Do you have green peppers growing?
Not green peppers. We have jalapenos.
Ooh,
I should plant some green peppers next year.
yeah, you can do so much with green peppers.
Let me dump this in. Ugh. Okay.
The tomatoes is one of those things, Plug, I think a lot of people dislike. Um, my oldest and my youngest don't like tomatoes. I love tomatoes. My granddaughter will just eat like whole big tomatoes like a snack.
No, no, we don't. I'm sitting there dripping juice in the floor. We don't get those. Now on our corn, we had, we had a lot of problems with bugs on our corn this year. But the worms that
Yeah,
come in on the corn, boy, if you ain't careful and you touch one of them damn big old green worms, it'll sting the shit out of you.
same, Lilith. That makes sense, Drunk. I think a lot of people are like that. Tomatoes is definitely one of the biggest things I think that, you either love them or hate them.
Yeah, I used to hate them, but now I will. They have to have salt on them if I eat them. Salt and pepper. Even if it's on a hamburger, it's gonna have some salt and pepper.
I do the same thing, yeah. A sandwich with some lettuce and tomato and then a little salt and pepper and mayo. Mmm,
Have you ever tried one on your sausage biscuit?
no.
Oh my god, you gotta try it. Shit. There's another one going on the trash. Leave
I'm
it.
sup-
No, leave it.
Lilith said I'm supposed to avoid nightshades, but I can't give up maters. What are nightshades?
Yeah, what are nightshades? I ain't heard of that.
Oh, Drunk, that would be excellent for people that are on keto. Drunk said he's seen a trend where people use those big tomatoes as buns for their burger.
What? No.
I
Ew, what?
could I could do that. Sometimes I'll have the burger without the bun just to save on the carbs.
Hell no. Ooh.
Thank you, Plug. Thank you, Lilith. Nightshade is a type of plant, and tomatoes belong in that group. It's a classification of plants.
Ah. Oh, I'm almost done peeling them. Sometimes like during while we have vegetables,
Thanks, Drunk.
we'll set up a table at the end of the driveway and put free vegetables and let
Yeah,
people.
we did that too before when we had ours. Here, like where the place that feeds the homeless and stuff, it's called City Mission.
Yeah,
Um, we've taken like big boxes full of like zucchini and squash because that seems to be the thing that we like grow out our ears when we have a garden.
I love squash.
You know what is funny? I love zucchini squash. I love, yeah, like yellow, the bottleneck squash, spaghetti squash, but I have never had butternut squash.
Have you not?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh, you need to try it. Yeah, you're gonna have to try that. Phew.
And what's the little ones? What's the little squash? I can't remember.
The little squash. Hold on, let me show you. Like the patty pan squash.
I don't know.
Like these. Fried yellow
Oh, how
squash.
cute are those? What do you do with them?
You chop them up and you fry them.
Aw, they're
And then we got
cute.
the
I've never even
white
seen
ones
those
too.
kind.
We had the yellow ones and the white ones.
I've never even seen that kind.
Oh my gosh. It's some of the best.
They're cute. They totally look like a little pie. Oh, fried yellow squash is good, drunk. My daughter, that's one thing that she's not like big into cooking, but she will make that, like deep fried squash.
Have you ever had fried sweet taters?
No.
Oh my gosh. So
I bet I would like those.
you probably would. You get, you cut the sweet potato up just like you would a regular one, like if you're frying it. But I got hair in my mouth. Closer to the end, sprinkle, oh God, not cinnamon sugar. I can't think now.
Brown sugar?
Yes, brown sugar. You sprinkle brown sugar over it. It is so freaking good.
It sounds good.
I like fried cabbage too.
Yeah, me too. I have a cabbage in the fridge, and we had, what did we have? Oh, I did that feta cheese and tomato pasta the other night.
Oh,
So I had leftover noodles, so that's what I did for lunch yesterday is I fried the noodles with some cabbage. It was so
oh my
good.
gosh. That sounds so good.
Holy cow, plug. I don't think I've ever seen the recipe for that much brown sugar. He said um there was so much brown sugar in that cheesecake, like 3 cups worth.
And what cheesecake?
The one that Plug made last night.
Oh, oh,
Drunk
man.
says, question, what's a vegetable you would never freeze or jar because it wouldn't taste the same? Hmm. Broccoli?
What did he say?
Well, no, you can freeze broccoli and it tastes fine. He said, what's a vegetable you would never freeze or jar because it wouldn't taste the same?
Um, I don't know.
That's
Probably.
a hard one because everyone I think of, I'm like, no, those come in cans, or no, that
Yeah,
just
that's what
leave
I
that in
was
the
thinking.
freezer.
Uh, he said lettuce.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's much you can do with lettuce.
Yeah, that's a hard question right there. Because I can make a lot of things taste good out of a jar. I It could be a turd and I'd make it taste good. I'm just kidding. Oh, this is look at this mess. Yummy. Did one of you dogs grab that tomato? Uh, I'll be right back. I have one in the floor and Sam's got it in there on the couch. Hey, Sam. One of the tomatoes that are off. Sam got it. He's like, that tomato's good. I told you. I knew he had it. Ugh, gross. Whew. I'm gonna have to mop the floor. I got juice all in the floor. Look, you dogs can look at the tomatoes, all the juice. Alright, so I got all my tomatoes in a pot now. This is the packet of Mrs. Wages seasoning for medium salsa. Woo, y'all are in my way. So you gotta do a half cup of the distilled vinegar. Let's see here. Here's my distilled vinegar. Oh, some juice spilled from the pot. I'm messy with stuff, Chloe. And then this pouch. And mix it all together. I'll show you what it looks like. 1 second. This is what it. Hold on. Let me aim this thing. Or here, I'll bring y'all over here for a second. Screw it. But that.
Looks good.
And then after,
How many jars will that make?
probably about 12.
Wow.
Well, I think that's
Plug,
what it did last year. So.
Plug said, thanks to Chantel, I'll never look at a blue pot the same. Chantel had a pot just like yours, and she, more than once she made stuff and let it sit in the pot until it was all furry and green.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty bitch. Chantel, change your ways. Clean that pot.
Yeah, she left the stuff in there for months, not even in the fridge. The one time it was in the fridge. The first time I think it was in the fridge plug. The second time it wasn't.
That's so nasty. Why would you
She
do
put
that?
it in the fridge when it started to steam. Oh, oh my God. Just to
What?
get it out of nose and eyesight, right? She's so
Oh,
gross.
gross. Oh. What if she ate it for dessert?
And then she left and then she left Pete's to clean it the one time.
Oh,
She left it like that and then went to Kuwait for 3 months. So he had no choice but to clean it.
oh, gross. Oh, how could she do that?
She's gross.
Mm.
She's so nasty. Yep, it finally took residence on the porch until Pete finally threw it out when she went to Kuwait. And it was a nice pot. I was so mad. I thought he threw it out, but then for some reason I was thinking that he came back and said I didn't throw it out or whatever. I probably dreamt that. That was probably when I was only covering foodie and I had nightmares.
Shoot. Do you think she eats out more than she cooks?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I was curious about that. Because, I don't know her
Crap.
as much as y'all do.
Lines.
But,
Lois said it's because she's depressed, guys. Plug said, no, he threw it out. It was the Instapot. I thought she had cleaned that before she left. Silly Danny.
Hi, Sam. Sam, I am. Okay. So now I'm just going to reduce the heat, and here in a minute I'm going to start filling up the jars. This one I'll call my chunky salsa. And then the next round of salsa I do, I ain't going to do it tonight, but I'll do the non-chunky salsa. Because I didn't cut the maters up as small as I did last year.
I caught myself. He said, I can't believe you thought that she cleaned something.
She's got Daddy full thinking she cleaned that her.
I do remember the lentil soup. He was hooked on that lentil soup.
I'm
Can you
just
guys hear
watching
the
class.
can you guys hear the crickets and the bullfrog?
What'd you
Oh,
say?
I remember those. Plug said, is that a glass duck on your counter? Also, is it a cookie jar?
Yeah, that's a glass duck. It's a cookie jar. It is. My mama had one when I was growing up, and Kenny's granny gave me that one. I tried to. It's got almost like something stuck to it, kind of like almost how grease would be stuck to something. And when I got it, I soaked it in degreaser, all kinds of things, and try to get it off, and it won't come off. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just from where it's really old. I don't know. But
Lois says, to be fair, she did clean dishes with her tummy resting on the counter. I don't think Nicole ever got to see that. In her old apartment, she couldn't reach like the faucet into like wash dishes unless she literally lifted her stomach with her hands and plopped her
no,
stomach up on the counter.
no.
Yeah.
What's wrong with her? Oh my god. She needs help. What did Kenny just say something when he came in here? Did y'all hear him?
I didn't.
I think he
Lois, did you
did.
hear Kenny? Poor kid. Plug said she would throw her gut on the counter and plop it
Oh
on
my
there.
god. She's got issues. So how I warm up my jars. Well, I already boil them like way ahead of time. But how I warm them up before I put the hot stuff in it is I run them under hot water real quick, and then I put this in it. And then after I get this empty, then I put the water in it and I do it that way. Okay. I've
Do you
been
ever give that stuff away like at Christmas and stuff?
probably gonna have to use this.
Nick, do you ever give any of the stuff that you can as gifts, like at Christmas and stuff?
What'd you say?
Do you ever give the stuff that you can, do you ever give it as gifts like at Christmas?
No. I mean, we give it. I ain't given it. Haven't given it as gifts. That is a good idea, but we have given them away. He takes them. He gives them to people he works with and everything. But that's a good idea.
My aunt used to always make at Christmas, she'd make homemade hot fudge and can it, and we'd always get a jar every Christmas.
Oh, I want some fudge. I have not had fudge in a long time. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. You hear me? Did you get to go outside, Sam? What?
Really, Plug? Oh my gosh, I could so go. You know, none of my kids like nuts in anything. They'll eat nuts plain, but they don't like nuts in like brownies or fudge or like banana nut bread. They don't like the nuts in it. I'm the only one that likes it. I like nuts in everything.
They don't like banana nut bread?
They love banana bread, but I can't put the nuts in.
Oh, you haven't tried making. I bet you'd be good at it.
I just made banana bread a couple weeks ago, but like I said, they don't let me put nuts in it. It's just not the same.
I love banana bread. It's so good.
Oh my gosh, Plug, I bet those are amazing. He said he still has a half a bag of walnuts. He needs to make more candied walnuts.
Candied walnuts? I haven't ever tried that.
Me neither, but they sound amazing.
They do. Wait, is that they're coated in like sugar or something? Is that what you're talking
Mm-hmm.
about?
Yeah.
I don't think those were walnuts that I had. They were something else, but they were coated in some type of like sugar stuff. Oh shit, I forgot to get my jars. Don't want you breaking.
I
Okay.
love like coconut stuff. And
Oh yeah.
Walmart sells their brand in their brand name, like what is it? Great Value or whatever. They sell cashews, but they're coated in like this coconutty like stuff. I swear you could like they're like a dessert in it themselves. Like two of those babies and your sweet tooth would be satisfied.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh,
He
I
said
think it
he
was pecans that I tried.
oh you saw that.
I think I have enough left for a little jar, but I don't think I have any more little jars. I use that for the relish. Let's see. Nope. So what do? if I only have a little bit left, I end up putting it in the jar and putting it in the fridge. That's
I
when
was
it's
just gonna,
great.
I was just gonna say that they would probably have that gone anyway.
Yep. So it didn't make 12 jars, but I thought it would have. It made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little jars and then one big one, but I probably could have put more tomatoes in it. That's probably what it was. Because last year, I'm pretty sure I made 12. Unless I used 2 packs. I don't remember. I'll let this cool down and then I'll put it in the fridge.
Can you guys hear the crickets and the frog?
Do what?
Can you hear the crickets? Because I'm sitting outside. Can you hear the crickets and the frog?
Yeah. Is that at your house?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I thought that I was hearing the crickets through the window here. And maybe
Right as I asked that,
no,
they
I
were
do have
quiet.
one out this door that's being really loud. But I hear yours too. And I think it's just making it louder.
It's like stereo.
But let me get this pot ready real quick. Okay,
I got the chicken, little chicken butt.
thank you. Oh, you're scared me.
It's still up.
Yeah, I'm just getting this one ready to start the boiling process.
There's some water.
Yeah. Hot water, hot water. Sorry, Kim. Oh, Mom. Come get your dog. Hi, Kim.
Come get your dog. You come get your dog.
Leave him alone. He
Sam,
wants,
Sam, you come here, Daddy.
he wants to go up there with you too. So what I do is I put aluminum foil because I don't have a rack or whatever you call them things. So I put aluminum foil at the bottom of my pot. Like, I don't know if it really helps, but I do it. What? Okay. And I meant to put it in here before I added the water, but I wasn't using my brain. But it's alright. So, I do my canning a little different. I use a regular pot. And let me get my lids. This is my lid. And now I get this water boiling. And then I start putting my cans in there. And I usually let them boil for around 10 minutes. And then I'll stand them up for a little bit. And then I'll take them out. How do I say it this way? Pecans. Pecan. Listen to me. Hey, Hey, Sam, I am. I really want to can more pickles and send y'all a jar. Oh, you should invest in one. You're like amazing when it comes to baking and stuff. So tomorrow, I went to Walmart yesterday because Rural King was out of the pickle stuff, and freaking Walmart didn't have them, and Rural King didn't have them. They were all out. So I'm going to go on a search tomorrow and try to find more season packs so I can get more stuff done. If not, I'm just going to have to do it all myself without the season packs. Just add my own each individual. Sam, what are you doing, buddy? That dog, I swear he thinks he's just got such a personality. Like he sleeps with us. If Cow don't sleep with us, because sometimes Cow will sleep with one of the girls, and if Cow does, now um, Sam's been sleeping with me and stuff, but he lays his head on a pillow right beside me like a human. But I'll be rubbing his stomach trying to get him to sleep, like you would a baby, and he would start to go to sleep, but every time you stop, he'll smack you with his paw, and he won't stop till you start again. And he makes you do it till he's all the way asleep. And he's
Oh,
like a grown man.
our Lolly, like when I'll pet her, and if I stop, she'll stick her head, like, like if you have your arm resting at your side, she'll stick her head like underneath where my armpit is, like to lift my arm to tell me, like, keep
Oh
petting
my
me.
gosh. Dogs, they're so funny. Any animal, they all have personalities.
They do.
My chickens, Lord Jesus. I'll have to show y'all that little rooster again tomorrow. He cuddled with me for a while last night.
Aw.
I'm wanting to get 2 ducks, okay? But I've got to work on it. I got to work on it. My goal is this week to get a little kiddie pool, them hard plastic ones,
Uh-huh.
and get 2 ducks. And if I have to get baby ducks, I guess I'm going to have to get baby ducks.
We
But
had baby ducks.
you
I mean,
did?
and ducks, yeah, because they grow.
See, I want
Yeah, we had
females.
three. Well, we had um, we had two camo ducks, but then one got hit by a car, and we went to buy another duck, and we ended up getting two. We got a Peking duck and an Indian runner, and then we had them for years. And I think I told this story before, but a fisher got them. We had them in a pen in our backyard, and the wall to the backyard, it was like one of the walls to my son's bedroom, and he heard commotion, and he went out there with his BB gun,
Oh,
and there was a fissure, and it had a hold of one of our ducks' head and was pulling it through the fence. So he
oh,
shot, and he thought that he got it, but he came back inside and started hearing it again, went out, and literally our ducks were beheaded in the pen.
oh. So
One
I
made it. It was the Peking
died.
duck because that was the biggest, fattest duck of them all. It's the only one that survived.
Oh, I would die if I went out and something had got my chickens. Ugh. But I'm sure, like how you were talking about hearing it. Well, I'm sure that I would hear it because where my bedroom is and where the chickens are, I would probably hear it and go out there.
Yeah,
I would
that's
fight
a
it
good
even if
one.
it was a bear, if I had to. Leave my chickens alone. Uh, you get attached to them.
I'm trying to think of what it would be. You'll have to Google it, Lilith. I'm not sure what to compare it to. Maybe a badger.
Figgy sometimes would shove her head under my hand or grab my fingers and try to throw them. Oh, that's good. Mr. Guts. The
I have no idea what any of that says.
Me.
However long it took him to write it out, the poor thing. Clueless.
Gosh. Okay, so my water's boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead. And just from all the heat, you can hear the jars already. They're popping.
Hmm.
Whew. Scoot over that way, honey.
Read it out loud, letter by letter. That just made me think of that grade school thing. MR ducks, MR not ducks, OSARCDECDD rings. IIBMR ducks. Still no clue. That did not help. Not Mr. Ducks, but MR ducks.
Oh my
You may have,
gosh.
this might take you calling up to say it.
Please read it out
God, good
loud.
job.
Lilith. Oh, it's so dark out. It's dark out, Sam. Man, did I tell y'all about that family of skunks out here?
Oh no.
Hell yeah, this mama, I swear she had about 12 babies right here behind my fence, was walking around in the field right here.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the babies, they're just little dots. They were tiny. They were the cutest little shits I've seen. But I didn't get close to where I was going to get sprayed. I think I got a little video of it. I'll have to go look on my phone and see. But yeah. And then
Ugh.
me and Sam went out the other night, and there was a damn skunk right here in my backyard. And I'm so glad I had my damn light on, or it would have got my ass. Because I was going to be walking that way with him. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're having a lot of problems with skunks, I realized here now. And sometimes they go in my basement. They've got to be doing it in my basement. Because this shit, their skunk smells coming through my air vents sometimes at night.
So cute.
M
I
R.
was just gonna say I can read it to
Oh,
you, but
yes.
I won't do it justice. You gotta kind of read it.
Itty, itty, bitty, wee. Wow, battle mark. I don't know. Maybe it was an Oklahoma thing. It's supposed to be. Two farmer arguing about brother. Oh my lord.
So I think it must be regional pluck.
No, you can't jump up there, Sam. That's hot, buddy.
Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh. Come here. Come here. You want to shake? Okay. I'll shake your hand. Sam loves to shake. I love you, buddy. Have you heard of any more cases going on? I read some the other day, and now that I'm sitting here trying to remember what all they were, but there's so many I've read, it's like all just cluttering in my head.
Ma Lois just told me about one, Madison Russo. Um, she was a TikToker and she faked having cancer and had a GoFundMe and people were paying her donations. So she ended up making like $137,000 off of it. I
Holy
mean, like
shit.
media outlets and stuff were covering her, that she was like the poster child for like pancreatic cancer. All of it was fake. They arrested her. She could serve up to 10 years.
What? That's crazy. So oh yeah, there was one, but I want to look into it more. Did y'all hear about that girl? I think was it in Alabama. She called 911 and said that there was a baby, like a toddler, walking on the side of the road, and she pulled over to check on it, and she was on the phone with 911 or whatever. But she hung up with 911 already, and she called a family member, and I guess the phone, like, it was still there, her car's still there, but like no sign of her or that toddler that she pulled over to check on.
They found her
Did
today. Yes.
they? What? Where was
Yeah.
she?
She was at a hotel, but there's like I didn't read anything or watch anything on it. I just saw like the titles, you know.
Yeah.
So apparently they found her at a hotel and they're saying, you know, there's a lot of questions, like a lot of unanswered questions.
That's crazy because see, I think it was last night that I was reading on my news stories, which I'm way behind on them, and but that's where I was reading about it. But I didn't know they found her and stuff. I'm going to look into that more. I don't know why it caught my eye, and I just sat and read about it for a while, but I didn't know they had found her or anything.
Yeah, I've not followed that case, but I want to now that they found her because I want to know like like I want to know the details behind it, like about the kid and you know.
Yeah, still waiting on. Is Burgers is that the one that no. Which one is it that put their husband or whatever in a suitcase? Sam, quit your.
Oh, that's Boone, Sarah Boone.
Oh, okay. Has hers started yet?
I don't. It might have actually started. It was supposed to start this month. I don't think they're televising it or allowing cameras.
Oh, damn it. Are they allowing cameras on the Idaho murder guy?
I don't know. I hope so.
I want to watch that one bad.
Yeah. Hey, Josh.
Hey,
Oh,
Josh.
Lois said that the Sarah Boone trial got delayed.
Oh, hell. Of course
Oh,
it
it
did.
will be televised, she said. Wow. You know how many people are waiting for that trial?
I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me see. I need a lighter. One sec, y'all. Okay. They're leaning towards audio only and coworker. Oh, really? Well, at least I can still hear, I reckon. Because that's more, I mean, I would like to see his facial expressions and stuff, but shit. Damn it. I hate that I feel nervous around Figgy. She's being pretty good tonight, but she really did really play. See, I don't know if you said that in chat or
Yeah.
anything. I didn't know that
And then,
anything happened or
oh
anything.
no, it's not plugged. It's on the table.
Uh, did she hurt you bad? Or anything? I didn't know something happened. Or else kill his mistress in 1 year. What? Oh man. People are crazy out here. I'm telling you. This world is being super real. Oh no. I was gonna say she might be having one of them hormonal phases. Oh. And you know that her beat, that's gonna hurt. My mom had, what was it, a cockatoo? And she had I forget what the other one was called. But they both talked and stuff. But oh my gosh, that cockatoo was scary. And boy, if he was to get a hold of your finger, I'd say he would have broke it. Hang on. Oh,
Well, you're a good bird, Daddy. You'll get her under check.
yeah. She's trying, and sometimes when they go through hormonal stuff, but she'll get back. You know, she's just she's on her monthly. That's all. Yeah, they can be.
Piggy, don't go giving us ladies a bad name.
It's just scary to think about because uh, hopefully she won't do that plug.
She's never shown signs of aggression before, has
Yeah.
she, Plug?
She's just dealing with her monthly, but her like not so often monthly. What'd you say, hun? Code red, what's that mean? Oh. I told you it's smoky as hell out there. I think she loves you too much to hurt you, and like beyond, you know, what she does, like hurt you. You know what I mean? I think she respects you.
Yeah, I do too.
Um,
I feel bad I'm worried about you too, Plug, I promise, but I feel bad for me. I'm like, aw, I know the stuff she's going through. Yeah, we can see, you can see it here, Lilith. Yesterday we could smell it. I don't think I could smell it today. Plug, there's not a good parent. I always say this, there is not a good parent alive that does not go to bed feeling guilty sometimes. That's part of it because we are the ones that have to, be
yeah.
the ones to set the rules and everything. So you're doing right by her.
Quit choking on that. Stop it. Sam. No, that's mine. Thank you.
Plug, what color is the burner for you?
Oh, hey, don't feel bad. It's no different than sending a kid to their room.
Aw, Plug. He said, I ended up having nightmares last night that I time traveled and got stuck in 1999, so it would be years before I'd see Figgy again.
Oh.
That's so weird, Plug. It's my for me and Lilith too.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
I
would be
want a
cool.
I want an electric stove with purple burners.
Yeah, that would be awesome if it was purple.
You will be happy to know that Foodie's pot was not the same as your pot because her glass
Oh,
or her
thank
lid
God.
was not glass.
Thank God. I'd have to get me some new pots.
Right? We'd have to set up a GoFundMe
Yeah,
for a new pot.
we do. We need new pots. We can't have the same as Foodie Booty.
Uh-uh. You guys, it's like there's so many jokes surrounding her and everything else, but sincerely, I think of her and I think how like unhappy and how horrible it would be to be away from your family and everything and be unhappy, you know?
Oh
Like
no.
I feel like at this point I feel like she stays there to save face with the audience so that we don't all say I told you so.
Yeah, that's sad though.
It is.
Dang, you're pushing on my heart now.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. Sorry.
Crap. Is she unhappy with that guy?
She swears that, he's everything in a bag of chips, but she has said how depressed she is, and she has said she's unhappy. So,
Mm,
like I said, I think at this point she stays there just so that we can't all say, I told you so.
yeah. I say that's probably what it is. Oh, that's sad.
Did the doctor ever say, Plug, if it was related? I wonder if it was.
My air quality's.
Hi, Paul. Hi.
Oh, That's true.
Yes. Yep, I agree. Where are you going? Don't walk on the phone. Where are you gonna go?
Yeah, because I'm so messy. I'll just have more water to wipe up.
I think Arrow got sucked in by the kitties. We haven't heard from her tonight.
Uh, that's scary. Mm. When
Oh
I
my
was
gosh,
a kid, I
I
got
can't even
irritated.
imagine, Plug. Ugh. Can you imagine how aggravating that would be?
Uh, that sucks. I don't think Freddie could go home, even if she wanted to right now. Uh, is her parents? So her backstory, like, is her parents and stuff like? Do they get along with in the dryer? Let me grab it. 1 second, y'all. Excuse me, Sam. Okay. I had to wash our bedding today because I got sick everywhere last night. But luckily it was just on the blanket, but I still washed it off. But what? Okay. I told her don't walk on them phone. Oh, damn it, Danny's in chat. I just realized you dropped down. The screen I'm looking at next to me is chat, and I was thinking it was still your. I'm so stupid right now. Hey, Leah, how are you? No, she was a teen pregnancy. Her dad hit the bricks way early. I don't think she has seen him since she was a child. I think her mom was 15 or 16. Oh, okay. What'd you say? The milk? The milk run through you. You got shit?
Yeah, I got dropped.
I'm making salsa. I'm canning salsa. I got the last jar in there boiling, but I made salsa. And I'm just showing y'all, like, you don't have to have a canner. There's other ways. I'm using a damn regular pot, and it cans them. No problem. You don't have to have a canner. Come here, Sam. Hold on, I gotta get Sam. He's trying to go to bed. Come here, Sam. Come in here, buddy. That's I think a lot of her eating problems comes from like problems she hasn't taken care of. You know what I mean? That she's dealing with in her head, and I think that's how she deals with things. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's what maybe started her eating problems and keeps them going. Maybe I don't know. Or I'm going to try to. What'd she say? I'm going to grow some tomatoes and cucumbers and oh, do it. That'd be awesome. Oh, that would be cool, Plug. Hobby Lobby sells those. I might get one and make one day. I mean, if you like the stream. Of what? Oh, if you want to come back up, Danny, you can. So this lid ain't gonna fit all the way on it, but I'm gonna stick it on top of that can and just do it like that. Hey, has anybody ever canned squash? I wonder what that would taste like canned. I always freeze mine. I always wonder if anybody has ever canned it. You're gonna start basing. That's what I am basing. Oh, that's funny. So I also I do have a pair of like oven gloves here. I need to put something on, and I can't think of what should go on them. I don't know if it's one glove or two gloves. I don't remember, but. Now that this jar's cooled down, or what, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the fridge. And they can start eating this one. And I'm going to tighten it as tight as I can so they have a hard time getting the lid off. What are you doing, Sam? You wanting to lay down, ain't you, buddy? Mom will take you, or, yeah, lay down here just a little bit, okay? And here's the last jar. Oh. And wham. And then after they cool off and everything, I put them up. Ooh, I about grabbed that one and it just came out. I need to put in my kitchen that says, I baked you some shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm going to have to make that sign. I am. I'm going to have to make that sign. So it stays fresh. Ready for bed. Okay, I love you, Willis. I hope you get some rest. Let's see here. Listen, ow. I should make an apron that says I can, and then have some kind of design. I don't know. I need to leave this alone, quit shaking it around, just let it finish. Dun, dun. Not so they can't get it. Listen, I only have, now I still have all the relish I canned. Hell, I don't even see any more pickles there. Oh, hell no. Them motherfuckers. All my pickles are gone. Oh my Lord Jesus. I think they ate all my pickles already. Yeah. Look, this is all that's left. That's it. Out of all those pickles. Motherfuckers. I had to make a shirt the other day that kind of disturbed me. It was for some turning. Wow. Why would you? Wow. Mm-mm. That's fucked up. Excuse my language. Mm-mm. She must not care about. I don't know. I'll be nice. That's messed up, though. Yeah, ain't that awful, Danny? Better screw those lids. They are on tight. Oh, on the pickles? I know. I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to get me an automatic lid tightener. Oh, shit, that one's hot as fuck. Fudge. I don't get people either. Mm-mm. Hey, can you quit trying to chew my floor? I put this floor down in here myself, y'all. Hey, Sam, I am. Why are you trying to chew my floor? Hey, look. Here's your stuffed animal. Mama, take you to bed in just a minute. I'm going to have to get him a dog bed soon so he can lay in the floor beside my bed. He's just so big. He's huge. And he sprawls out just like a human. And I've got him on one side of me snoring and Kenny on the other side of me snoring. I can't roll over. I've got them both like I'm squished. They're like against me. And I'm right there in the middle. I can't move. When I say he's huge, he's huge. I say, I don't know, he's bigger than our other dogs. And he's still a puppy. Sam, now what are you licking? I have a video I took of him last night. I thought about posting, I don't know. But sometimes when I walk him on his leash, he wants to walk himself. He'll take the leash away from you and walk himself. And last night I was trying to bring him in. I took him for a walk. So I was trying to bring him in, and he's trying to, like, get the leash from me, and we're, like, tug-of-warring because he wanted the leash so he could walk himself because he didn't want to come in. It was so funny. Infuriates me. You love the sound of animals snoring. I think it is cute, and when they dream, no, Sam, you're not going upstairs. No, sir. Ain't that crazy, Danny? It's like your sandwich. You can't. What are you going to do? We usually don't even let the dogs sleep with us at all, but Cal has gotten like, I don't know, where he don't want to sleep in the living room. He's either in bed with one of the kids or us. And of course, if he's allowed to sleep with one of the kids, then Ace is too. So Ace always sleeps with Mackenzie. And Cal usually sleeps with me, but if he doesn't, he'll usually sleep with Kaylin. And then Sam will sleep in his cage normally on the nights that Cal sleeps with me because I don't let him sleep with the kids. But I'm going to have to get him a bed. Maybe even a toddler bed or something. He's already over 60 pounds, I think. I used to have a pug, and I loved to listen to him snore. It would always make me want to sleep, too. I love when Sam snores. I do. But it's crazy. It's like two. Because Sam, I hear the lids popping and sealing. Sam is like a man, like another grown man, what he's doing. But I love it. Like, I'll hold Sam, because he's right there. So I'll hold him on his little chest because I have to rub him to get him to sleep. And you could, like, feel his snore, too. He's got, like, a man bark. I love him to death. He's a sweetheart. I don't like being touched in my sleep. Oh, I'm scooting the stove. My fat ass. It's slippery right there where I mopped underneath it. I'm probably going to have to get down there. I say tomato juice went under the stove. So it's making it easier to slide. Let me see. No, I don't have Dolly no more. No, she's gone. She finally went to a home. And it's been easier, and I think it's because they fought a lot, because they were sister and brother. So, I mean, not like fight, but yeah, fight. Like, they were rough as heck with each other. I thought they were going to, like, break each other's neck or rip one of them each other's ear off or something because they love biting each other's ears and just pulling them. And I'm like, ow. But no, she's gone. Thank the Lord. And he's amazing. I do need to get him some like car sickness medicine because he does get car sick. And see, I like to take him to Royal King because I'm honestly trying to work. I want him to be a service dog. So I'm trying to work with him the best I can. And I take him to Royal King, but that's as far as he can go. Because by the time we're getting there, he's already starting to drool to where he's going to get sick. So, and I haven't taken him to the park yet just because I know how some of the dogs get there at the dog park. So, I just take him to Royal King because dogs, your pets, any kind of pet is allowed in there with you. So he goes there with me. But he does so good, so good. And he's like with little kids, it's crazy. He is really good with them and gentle. But yeah, he gets car sick, so I'm gonna have to get in. I was looking up the other day what would be good because I've never had to give a dog like car sick med, however you say it. You know what I'm talking about. So I was trying to look it up and see what's good for it and all that. But he's an amazing dog. Or almost like a therapy dog, I guess, is what I'm more trying to work with him on. I don't know. Everybody keeps teasing me. They're like, Kenny said, how are you going to, y'all don't laugh. But he said, how are you going to train a dog to be a service dog or something when you're the one needing it? I said, I can do it. Yeah, it's amazing, Danny. He has the best, like, temperament and everything. Like, he's so, like, yeah, he'll run around. He's still a puppy, but, like, he likes to do, we call it Superman. Like, when they run really fast, the zoomies, he'll do that. He'll get a burst of energy. Sometimes he'll do that. And if he ain't outside, he's going to do it inside. But he loves his stuffed animals. He has one. I'm going to have to, it was for a kid, like a baby, but you squeeze its stomach and it sings or does something. But that was his favorite, and the battery has went dead. He would sit, and I even, like, whenever he would see me push it and stuff, he learned. And if he don't nudge it with his nose to get it to go off, he'll bite it in that spot to make it go off. But he has the best attitude ever. And don't get me wrong, I love Cal to death, but he's more of a loving, cuddly, and Cal is too, but Cal don't really care to cuddle unless he's in bed with you. Then he'll cuddle up next to you. And Cal's a really good dog too, but Sam's just got he's just different. I don't know how to explain it. But they're both my babies. So I don't treat them no different. I don't treat Ace different either. He's just a butthead, and I get scared of him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to choke his ass out one day or something. No, he can. He's pretty moody. I'll just say that. Our miniature dachshund, oh cute. Our miniature dachshund loves stuffies. She doesn't chew them. Yeah, see, that's what he does. He treats them like he don't chew it up or anything. Hey, Dork. I guess I could dump this water out. Now, move the ice cubes. Y'all want to see our ice cubes? Well, I got Kenny some and the kids some. What do you have, Sam? Okay. But I have to, these were in the sink. I gotta wash them, but that's the only bad part is having to wash them all the time. Dang, it's 10:30. Not the kind of salsa you make. That's because you know how to make that. She cooks like really good Mexican food. That's my sister, y'all. She can make good salsa. I always loved her salsa. Well, all the salsa's done. Here it all is. Kenny's hollering for Sam, trying to get him to come to bed with him. I'm probably gonna have to go to bed here in a minute too. What is tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah, okay. Why do I feel like there's something I'm supposed to do? I don't know. I'll figure it out, I reckon. Sam. Oh. See, he's got the zoomies. He's Supermaning all around the house right now. Shut up, I forget what days it is. So, Leah, I use this. It's Mrs. Wages. Mrs. Wages. And it's the seasoning mix for it. So I use this, my maters, and vinegar. That's all. Distilled vinegar. That way you don't have to, it's like all the seasoning's already right here. So you ain't gotta worry about doing each individual one and all that. You just get the pack and you just do your maters. A half a cup of white distilled vinegar. And this. It's salsa. What do you mean? It's really, really good too. They make it with spaghetti sauce, like where you can make spaghetti sauce. They have that season. They got the pickles. They got all kinds of different ones. It is, Stoop. So you could put that on a sandwich like relish. It's what you use to dip your chips in. Looks like stuff to make chili. No. It says medium salsa tomato seasoning mix. It enhances your fresh or canned taters. It's good. I had it last year. I did it that way last year. But I had the hot kind last year, not the medium. And it was hot as hell. Relish on a burger. Hey, they eat butter on. She lives in Australia, and they put butter on their regular sandwiches. Like your ham and cheese sandwich, they put butter on their sandwiches and everything there. Like if you eat any kind of bread with something, you gotta have butter on it. I still ain't tried it yet. You think it'd be good on a sandwich? Oh, on an omelet is good. You don't know what hot is. Well, oh no, I've had your hot stuff before. It's not dry. It's not dry. It's really good.
I just wanted to say goodnight and I love you.
All right, good night. I love you.
Is Daddy asleep?
Yeah, he's asleep. Ow, shit. I ran into the stove. Cheap white bread is the best of butter. See, look at my bread. It's cheap white bread. It's the dollar store bread. I mean, the Walmart
Can I
bread. No, you cannot be on here.
I want
No. Go on.
to
Go to bed. Good night. Love you. We aren't in jail. This is the Walmart. If I get at Walmart, I usually either get the bread at Walmart or the bread at the Dollar General. We aren't in jail. Yeah, I like mayo. Mayo and mustard with ham and cheese. I love that. And I like the chicken and cheese. You know, the chicken sandwich meat. Ugh. It's so good. But I've not tried mustard. I mean, my sandwiches like with butter yet. Now I've had buttered bread, and I love buttered bread. But I haven't tried it. I'm going to try it. But see, even with mayonnaise and stuff on it, Danny, they still do the butter. But I'm going to try it just to see what she's talking about. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a grilled cheese in a long time. But I'm not like a big cheese eater. I will eat it sometimes on my sandwiches, which I like the white cheese. I don't like the yellow. It's the yellow, just the regular yellow sliced cheese. I don't like that. It's nasty. But like sharp cheddar and all that, I do like it. Or mozzarella. Oh, buffalo chicken. That sounds so good. But then again, he is weird. I want to try it. I'm going to try it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I like making those. It's like ham, egg, and cheese. Almost like how Hardee's does their one thing. If y'all know what Hardee's is. But it's so good. So good. The grilled cheese sounds good. Did I even? Yeah, I did. What about if you have a honey sandwich? I haven't tried a honey sandwich yet. What's a honey sandwich? Now I have had honey for my biscuits, but I haven't tried a honey sandwich yet. Y'all eat honey sandwiches, huh? Come here, Sam. I'm gonna have to try that. Now, I do sometimes put honey on my biscuit. Yeah, now toast. I love butter on my toast now. I do. Put honey on it. Oh, that sounds good. Bread, butter, and honey. I'm gonna have to try that. I don't even. I thought Kenny may have got some. Nope. I reckon he didn't get none. I thought he did. My dog is in there going insane. He's like doing something on the couch, crazy fine. Oh, y'all are making me hungry. I ain't ate much today, and I don't need to eat a full meal till tomorrow. Oh, he's so funny. Bread, butter, and honey. I'm hungry, y'all. Are you having fun, Sam? Are you being crazy? I feel bad. He still has to play by himself. I mean, I'll play with him, but the other dogs still want nothing to do with him. Which is weird. It's crazy. I don't get it. Is that good? I'm getting hungry. It's y'all's fault. Y'all's fault. You want a piece of donut? Here, buddy. Here. There you go. See, that's what we normally do is we buy our honey from someone we know. But when we was at Royal King, he was looking at honey there, and I thought he grabbed some. Maybe he didn't. That's the best honey ever plugged. That kind. Toast in a toaster. Oh yeah, that's good. Butter and honey on toast. I've almost thought about starting my own little, not nothing major, but my problem is I don't know if I'd want all them damn bees. I don't know. Yeah. You can see me doing that. I just don't know if I want to. Because my chickens, I mean, I know normally they won't, they'll be all right. They ain't going to go far from it. But I don't know. That's a lot of bees. I don't know where you would put that plug, but I know I've seen it. That's what is in ours when we get it. My husband's boss's dad does it. And it has the honeycomb in it. That's where we normally get it. No, not that I know of. I know I ain't allergic. When I was a kid, I was told not to crawl into this doghouse over at my mama's house. And my mom went to look for me and my brother, and we were like screaming and stuff, and we were inside the doghouse, and it was like, I remember not chewing tobacco, but tobacco from cigarettes. I remember a bathtub, stuff like that. But she said that we were covered in bee stings from head to toe. But they told us not to go in that damn doghouse, and we did. I don't know. Sometimes, I think it depends on which one I'm smoking. I think is what it is. Because, I don't know. I like this one though. I can feel it, but I'm not like, I don't know. I don't know why, but whenever we were watching, hold on. What? Hold on one second. What? I'm getting ready to come to bed. I just got done canning. Okay, y'all. I've got to go. He's hollering, where are you at? Do something because she would do it. Yes, exactly, Plug. Can you sleep on any of them? Yeah, the one I can't find, my long one. I can go to sleep on that one. I can go to sleep on anything, really. So, yep, they will too. Tell them not to do it. They're going to do it just because you said not to. I just tell my kids, go ahead, be a dodo. Go ahead. But I'm going to have to get off here and turn out the lights and go to bed. But I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. And I appreciate y'all, everyone coming and hanging out. Sam's ready for bed too. I usually lay there and read my news stories until I fall asleep. But thank you, and thank you, Danny, for coming up today and helping me out and everything while I was doing this. I'm glad you made it too, Leah. I'm so glad. Yeah, y'all sleep well too. I love y'all. I miss you too, Leah. I love you. I love all of y'all. I reckon I better hurry up and get in here before I get in trouble. You ain't in bed yet? But okay. I love y'all. Good night.